Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Farisha Hani binti Azni. Today, I am the first presenter and I would like to present my part which are background of the company. The company that we choose is Nestle. Nestle, also known as Henry Nestle, was the founder of Nestle Company. Nestle Malaysia was established in the year of 1912 in Malaysia as Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company. Next, Nestle Malaysia head office is now located in Mutiara Damansara, Petaling Jaya, Selangor and has 6 sales offices with more than 5,000 employees nationwide. Nestle manufactures its own product in 7 factories and markets over 300 halal products across the nation. Their main focus is on the energy and resources, where unlocking the power of food can make the greater difference to people live, protect and enhance the environment, and generate significant value for their shareholders and stakeholders alike. Moreover, Nestle specializes in the food and beverage industry. A few of the many well-known brand Nestle has in Malaysia include Maggi, Nescafe, Milo, KitKat, Nesvita, or we known as Nestum, as well as pet care products such as Purina and Friskies. Next, their export market has included quite 50 countries worldwide. Moreover, their ambitions are to define 3 overarching goals for 2030 which guide their work and support the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Last but not least, Nestle has a strong strategic marketing competence. Nestle Maggi instant noodles, for example, has a strong patent and is well known in several countries, including Australia and Malaysia. This is due to the ease which Maggi instant noodles may be compared to others such as Chin-Teng instant noodles. Furthermore, Nestle has built a very strong brand name for Maggi instant noodle as a result of heavy advertising, which has persuaded most people to refer to other types of instant noodle as Maggi instant noodle rather than the brand's original name.
Definition of employee selection is the process of choosing individuals who have the relevant qualification to fill a job in an organization. It is the process of interviewing and evaluating candidates for the job offers and selecting individuals for the job based on certain criteria such as knowledge, skill, and experience. In addition, it is also a process where the company must put someone in the right job. During this employee selection process, anti-discrimination laws must be followed to avoid abuse of power. Employee selection can range from a very simple process to a very complicated process depending on the hiring firm and position. The steps involved in the selection of employees include screening calls, personal interviews, background checks, and job offers. There are several categories of employee selection methods including tests or examination, interviews, and background research. These steps and methods are also used in the Nestle company when making the selection of employee.
So here's an example of few Nestle products such as Nescafe, Maggi, KitKat, Milo, and Nestum. Also, they include pet care products such as Friskies or Purina.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rashika Ilya binti Ahmad Zaimi and I will be talking about the human resource management best practices in Nestle company. The first practices are providing security to employees. Nestle believes that accidents are preventable and therefore one accident is too many. To reinforce an already strong safety culture, Nestle sets ambitious goals and high standard as part of its occupational safety and health management process. In respect of safety principles, standards, and procedure are a condition of employment. Conversely, employees are empowered to challenge any unsafe acts if they see or perceive, and put a task on hold if they judge the safety is not adequate until a competent person takes appropriate risk control measure. Next, employees are responsible for working in a safe manner to prevent injury to themselves, fellow workers, and other persons. They are asked to become actively involved in programs to improve health and safety performance in workplace. Next is hiring the right people, or in other words, selective hiring. This enables an organization to bring employees who add value. You can't just hire anyone. You want people who are fit for the job. Companies do their utmost best to hire exceptional people because they add the most value to the business. There also needs to be a prioritization of building a structured and fair selection process that reflects legal requirement, internal diversity goals, and that a more diverse workforce better reflects society. This can be hugely beneficial for understanding wider consumer behavior and the needs of different customers. Bringing in the right people is a key to building a competitive advantage. There are three main characteristics in selecting a new employee. The first one is ability. The second one is trainability. And the third one is commitment. Thank you.
And here's are the awards and recognition of Nestle company. First, they have the H Billion Ringgit Club 2013. Second, National Annual Corporate Report Awards or NACRA. And third, Malaysia Book of Record.
Now, we are going to explain the impact of selection of employee. There are many good impacts of performing selection of employee. One of the major impacts is it plays important roles in shaping an organization's effectiveness and performance. This is because by using this method, the company can acquire workers who already possess relevant knowledge, skills, and aptitude, and are also able to make accurate prediction regarding their future abilities. Selection of employee in an effective manner can both avoid undesirable costs such as high staff turnover, poor performance, dissatisfied customer, and engender a mutually beneficial employment relationship characterized wherever possible by high commitment in both sides. In 2022, Nestle company sales increased by 8.4% to CHF 94.4 billion. Thus, their net acquisition had a positive impact of 1.1%. This achievement will not happen if the team itself do not have high knowledge and skills. In other words, Nestle teams are full of excellent employees, and that is why they can make it happen. Next is selection of employee impact on the employee satisfaction. When the company examining assessment result and forming behavioral interview question to guide the interview, they can confirm whether the assessment results match up with the person they are interviewing. For example, does the person that applied for the job exhibit both motivation and aptitude to perform the work that they will ask them to do? With that, the company can filter the list of potential future employees and ensure the satisfaction among them, since they are willing to do the work without unease feeling. Having a satisfaction employee will help the company to become more successful, since there is a low chance for them to change their scope of work. We can take example of Nestle company that received Nestle Innovation Award 2022 and Kanta Brands 2022. In this situation, the satisfaction of employee is high since they are willing to help the company to move forward and become more successful.
Based on what has been explained by the presenter before about the selection of employees, so the suggestions I can give that may help in solving the problem faced by Nestle are: Nestle can use both manual and automation system in managing sales, service, and others. This is because not everyone believes in machines, as it may not be documenting in step and its own processor, because there are half of the processing steps that need to be managed by workers instead of machines. Although machines can be save labor costs, but the steps are wrong, it will cost the company by losing customers. Therefore, Nestle must update the system software regularly and make a full use of available technology and manual operators, which will effectively improve the efficiency and reliability of the supply chain system.
In conclusion, Nestle worked hard to realize its objective of being the leading nutrition, health, and wellness company by providing higher quality goods to consumers. Next, Nestle also conducts periodic research on consumer demands in order to satisfy them as much as feasible. Nestle assets such as its strong financial capability, effective strategic marketing capacity, strong research and development skills, and outstanding leadership have helped them overcome the challenge. Above all, Nestle focuses on its mission and guarantee consistency by making the correct decision to manage and grow their company in order to deliver on the promise of good food, good life across the world. That's all from me. Thank you very much.